Now, in the midst of the journey, maybe one can have a number of falling away experiences, okay? One can go into a nirvikalpa samadhi and could be there for 20 years. And when they come out of it, the mind begins again. So it's become only an experience that one can speak of, but it's not liberating. Because when mind comes back the passions, the desires, all the rest of it, as well can come back and create again that feeling of persona and the me-ism that happens. And this is also one thing that is a big danger along the way. And I think what happens with so many of these people that go out to be gurus and self-proclaim, way before they're ready to become gurus. Maybe they've had some bit of a falling away. Maybe they've entered a spontaneous nirvikalpa or a oneness, and they think that's the end of it. And then they get connected again into the persona, and then they have that absolute fallacy that I am God. Okay? And they go off on this thing thinking that I am God and the world revolves around me. And this is really a big danger on the path, because then one becomes this cosmic ego and narcissistic. One can become very much narcissistic in that state. And yes, they may be having cities, may be having powers along with this. And so people, they don't know the difference. What energy they have, whatever they're doing, they're giving Shaktipat, whatever, it's not balanced and they are not stable. And they're in that delusion of I am God. And when things fall away in realization, it's not I am God, I am a God, I am a reborn Krishna or a reborn Devi or reborn whatever. That's not what it is. Then at that point, one becomes extremely, extremely ordinary, because the only thing that exists is that essence, that God. And it's equally in here as it is in what people would call an untouchable. The essence is the same. There is no separation. So what is there to go around prancing and saying, I'm a God? Okay? So that fallacy is broken once and for all. And the only difference between the realized being and the seeker that's coming is the realized being, the scales have fallen from the eyes, and they see in clarity, versus in that delusion of Maya. Okay? So when this falls away and one enters the play of God, it doesn't mean I'm a God playing in the world. That's not what it is. And this idea about also stuff that's going on with this Tantra and stuff, and the lower levels of Tantra, and saying, oh, if you have sex with me and I'm a God, you're going to become a God. And you're going to become realized. And that is an absolute fallacy. The old Tantra was done to break through conditioned mind. Okay? This is why they had the Brahmins, when they were having this lower type Tantra, were having sex with the untouchable. Why? To break through the conditioned mind of thinking that they are so high. This is why that was done. But this nonsense that's taking place under the name of Tantra has to stop, because it's just totally being misused and abused, and people are not getting what's being peddled to them. Okay? So let's understand this a little more. Okay, namaste.